А чё мы стоим?
Sail! Catch the wind!
Чё мы стоим?
Let's have a song. Let's sail!
Так. Вообще-то игра должна была меня довести до низа реки, но решила передумать. Грибы? Не. Идите нахер со своими грибами. Как говорится... Вот и Глостершир. Я так подразумеваю. Стоп, а где тут река? Где-то тут выходит, что ли?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Ага, он аж там. Сложно.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
There you are, Gunner. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here. Bridget. My own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigrilli.
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Naf mama dad carried evan gillid an anun. Cannon hab drews me.
Bridget Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gumpas gillid. That Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
Не, ни хрена не понял.
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skald for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye.
Что-то знакомое этот Самайн.
To ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. But
Это разве не
spring a few
Хэллоуин? Разве Самайн это не какая-то вариация Хэллоуина или не он же? Потому что тут тыквы ебучие.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Да он какой-то рогатый.
Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
Have I wronged you? I'm here only for the wedding. Where I come from, we do not poison the well of friendship so swiftly.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
I'm here as a friend to Gunnar. I do not like to make enemies when breaking bread, so tread careful, boy.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Rochester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks
Славный
tirelessly
малый.
for you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I
Наверное,
return him to you
Сайрус.
safely.
У нас тут вообще Самайн.
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then?
Shall we win? Сага о плетеном человеке.
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic. Spirit.
Let us end it. We fight together, August.
La dritte, it's over.
Take the fight to the enemy.
Пошли, пока меня тут не отпиздили. Кажется, его скрипт сломал.
Fires and magic. Spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill. But the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here.
Наконец-то.
I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunon for your safe return.
Ну, воровать. Изи. О, хлеб. Долго ты тут молиться собрался?
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God.
Куча предательств.
Besides, I've dirtied my hands
Сайрус.
doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like
Я
to
до сих
lend
пор
my
не
ear
знаю,
to.
кто был предателем, а кто
Eivor,
нет.
I must pray.
Should I watch or
Но
turn
мы
my
весь
back?
север
Oh Lord, gift
себе
us
забрали в
your
друзья.
greatest gift, patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
and yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Он обосрался от кабанов.
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I
Oi.
was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Ну, допустим. Но если ты вдруг умрешь, я не виноват. А еще у нас вообще эта сюжетная ветка началась, что наш кузнец хочет жениться.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Teftir to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the brifo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Teftir lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Teftir. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
Я не буду трикотритить.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hood.
Лювд.
Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak.
Gunnar, if no one...
Сладости или пизды дам.
Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year.
Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
The air is chilling and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
Заплесневелый сыр плюс 2.
Playing the role of trickster spirit.
Can trickster spirits see?
Сыр, зачем ты
The eye holes in this
заплесневел?
mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Как это не ты? Подмойся.
Goody.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
А то есть пока к вам дети не придут, вы никуда не идете? Ясно.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and a-walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes.
That's right, my love. Laddie when.
Go, my eyes.
Какой сыр сегодня ты? Я сегодня, скорее всего, какой-то британский сорт.
Gunnar!
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tore.
That's enough!
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
Ну не слишком ли много ты мне хп снимаешь этим перекидыванием?
Four spears, my leg.
Gunnar!
Bionavalis Macallum.
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
Это впук.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue.
О,
Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Tilukis. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwyneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
My mam modern is known am a humor tywyll gydran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Ебать мне пиздюлей раздали, конечно. Ключ. А нашел ключ? Воруй. Изи. Мани. Зачем ты сыр? Был бы ты человеком.
Locked. No one home.
Ты неправильно написал. Капроны надо писать. Капрон.
With bitter ale and sweet friends. That is a fine way to end a day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Скол. Нажремся и нас выебут.
Keep on. The honor of Gloucester is at stake. I will not leave these lands to one who loves.
You're sweating.
That's foul. Cold lad.
Too strong for you. Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Hogshead of ale faster. Drink, man, drink.
So slow.
Your metal.
You're going to start.
Ну типа нажрался. Такой уже все. Ноги не держат.
This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast then.
Ну, пьем за того, чтобы он туда-сюда.
And generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
Ну вот бы у нас так, если плохой урожай, то мэра сжечь, убить. Сколько рог имеет вместительство? Если литр, то я бы обоссался бы. Если там 0,5... Можно стоять.
Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans, no effect to my head or
5 бутылок пива выпить. На скорости, конечно, вряд ли, но за минут 10 можно выжить.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Но просто подряд я не умею так много глотать. Я могу полторашку воды высушить, типа, одним залпом, но после этого я буду кашлять. Попробуй.
A colossal horse is ours, yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath.
Потому что он некрасивый.
Yeah, the greatest oath and the greatest union. To the oath.
Сайрус просто заебался пить сам.
The greatest.
Будто бы я Сайруса не знаю.
More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes...
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Там вчера Керлим бухал за переезд.
Tevder! Tevder!
А я бы полежал.
Tevder! Where are you?
Я бы полежал, либо поиграл в какую-то онлайн-задротскую хуйню, в которую я раньше не играл. Мобильная хуйня не игра. Блять. Да и семироллинг. Вот что у курицы в голове. Лох. Он сейчас умрет от цирроза.
Hell's breath. What happened last night? The effects of that draft still cling. Tefter, are you here?
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
Ну, удачи, Саня. Я пока Вальгаллу не пройду, я ничего не сделаю. Пройду Вальгаллу, потом закрою дыру киберпанка, а потом можно уже тестировать. Ну ты же хотел в моем компе поковыряться, чтоб твоя видюха. Я не буду стрим прерывать. А утром ты спишь.
This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife.
Да, я представляю себе, как Вальгалла охуеет от того, что ей не на чем крутиться. И как оно? Ну вот, видишь?
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here. Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it.
Ну, как говорится, хоть не трипер.
What does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. And they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordran will know the contents. Show me what lies ahead.
Чё, кто меня заметил? Ай-яй-яй! Сука, змеи! Их не видно, блядь. Говно. Это игра параша. Ебучие невидимые змеи. Сейчас бы в них еще и играть. Лучше бухать. Мара позвякивает. Мара дала мне вольфрам. Мара молодец.
Be my eyes soon.
Terrible business. Poor lad.
Привет, Дака. Как там утки? Потому что Громик и Булка молчат. Точнее, Громик, скорее всего, ушел, а Булка, возможно, занят. Я только 2 динозавриков вижу. Видел за сегодня. What's up, bitch?
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke in Teftir's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwilym poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Забей, Зюкс, для этого надо фолловить twitch.tv/twitch.
If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you?
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits.
Ну, с помощью вольфрама я делаю свои эти одежки из обычных в легендарные. Точнее, как из превосходных в легендарные. Где в восточной части Глостершира, где река Чирулс впадает в Грейт С. Где-то тут, что ли? Или тут? Я сначала думал вообще, что это золото, потому что посмотри, как оно выглядит. Оказывается, это слиток вольфрама. Парное тяжелое оружие. Я, конечно, этим пользоваться не буду, но... That sounds hype. Да за шо? Вот я просто еду на коне, чё меня пиздить, а? Мы тут вообще празднуем Самайн, так что жопу сосите, вот. Точнее, праздновали. Ну так это мифическая хуйня. Если бы оно делало оружие просто клевым, я бы понимал, это мифическое. При помощи Одина и жопы Тора можно получить даже, наверное, уран в чистом виде. Смотрите, Зюкс шутит. Смеетесь, блядь. Или насмехаетесь? Я вечно путаю. Если я скажу после хуэ Бразил, меня поймут, а если поймут, то вы говноеды.
I've lost my key!
Но я вообще-то ищу. Great Уз. Значит, мне еще выше.
This is your house.
I set my key.
Hi.
Ah!
You have...
Знаешь, мне похуй.
I'm curious to see this horn.
I hid it somewhere long ago. Forgive me, I can't recall just where. Help me search. Ah, yes! Now I remember. It must be behind there.
Беги, Зюкс.
Show me.
Well done, friend. Ah, look at that.
That's no horn.
Let me have a look. Oh, Faith! You...
This man told me this house was his.
Have you any idea how important I am? Friend, if you were deceived, Dane...
Bronn is my friend. I will defend him to you.
Oh, let's prepare to die, piles of horse droppings!
Мне похуй.
Finisher!
So what was this all about?
He bragged about that object all over the village. Keep it, friend. You deserve
Я
it.
еще не могу, я это только...
I regret
Я
only
это
that
не
I did not
изучил.
hear the battle song of...
Я его убил просто так. Я получил 1200 опыта. So, why the fuck not? Тыгдык, 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 тыгдык. Кто сказал, что я всегда должен быть честным и справедливым? Я викинг. Не предлагают бабки. Окей. Не предлагают друзей. Окей. Выпивка. Пфф, окей.
Sunan, guide me.
Где тут озеро, блядь, бы? Ну, смотрите, у нас тут через рук Пхада и с рекой Грейт Уз. То есть где-то тут, что ли? С географией плохо. Где тут ваш блядский друид?
Survey the area, Sunan. What do you see?
В теории он должен быть в каком-то друидском месте. Я хз. Честно.